Have you ever felt like the ground just vanished beneath you? Like one moment you're fine, and the next, your whole world is upside down? That's exactly what happened to me, not physically, but emotionally. And it all started with a horse named Spirit. I remember that October morning like it was yesterday. The air in Montana was crisp, carrying the scent of pine and damp earth. The leaves on the aspens were blazing gold. It was a kind of day that made you feel grateful to be alive, to be surrounded by such beauty. I was working at Pine Valley Stables, a place I'd practically grown up in. My dad managed the place, and I'd spent my childhood mucking out stalls, grooming horses, and dreaming of becoming a vet. That morning, everything changed. Spirit, a magnificent copper-colored quarter horse, was being led to the arena. He was 8 years old, strong, and usually as steady as a rock. But something spooked him. A bird fluttering from the rafters, maybe, or a rabbit darting across the path. Whatever it was, it happened in a split second. A shudder, a stumble, and then a sickening thud that echoed through the stable. Spirit was down. At first, we thought it was a simple fall. Horses stumble, right? But as he struggled to get up, his hind legs just wouldn't cooperate. They were limp, unresponsive. A wave of cold dread washed over me. This wasn't a stumble. This was something far more serious. We called Dr. Chun, our vet, immediately. She'd seen it all, but even her face was etched with worry as she examined Spirit. The diagnosis was devastating. A severe spinal injury. Swelling was compressing his spinal cord, paralyzing his hindquarters. Without a miracle, she said, her voice heavy with sadness, he won't make it. Horses need to stand. It's how they survive. Those words hung in the air, heavy and suffocating. I looked at Spirit, his eyes wide with fear and confusion, and my heart just broke. We'd all grown so attached to him. He was more than just a horse. He was part of the Pine Valley family. The next few weeks were a blur of vet visits, treatments, and desperate hope. We tried everything, but nothing seemed to work. Spirit remained down, his spirit slowly fading with each passing day. We were losing him, and it felt like we were losing a piece of ourselves. But the real story, the one that still gives me chills, is about what happened next. And it all started with a little girl and a backpack full of carrots. Her name was Lily. She was 6 years old, barely tall enough to see over the stall door, but with a heart bigger than the Montana sky. She'd been taking riding lessons at Pine Valley since she was 4, and Spirit was her favorite. He was the first horse who'd ever lowered his head to nuzzle her, accepting her offerings of carrots and apples without a hint of fear. When Lily heard about Spirit's accident, she was heartbroken, but unlike the rest of us, she didn't give up hope. Every day, she'd come to the stable, her little backpack overflowing with treats. She'd sit beside Spirit, talking to him, reading him stories and whispering words of encouragement. "You'll get better, Spirit," she'd say, her voice filled with unwavering belief. "You just have to figure out how to get back up." At first, we all thought it was sweet, but ultimately futile. We were the adults, the experienced horse people, and we knew the odds. But Lily, with the unshakable optimism of a child, saw something we didn't. One day, she came to the stable with an idea. Her aunt was a physical therapist, and Lily had been watching her work with patients recovering from serious injuries. "If Aunt Sarah can help people stand up again," she said, her eyes shining with excitement, "maybe we can help Spirit too." She pulled out a crumpled piece of paper from her backpack. It was a drawing, a child's rendering of a harness, with straps and supports. "It's like a helping jacket," she explained, pointing to her drawing. "It'll help him float, so he can try to stand." Honestly, most of us dismissed it. It was a cute idea, but we were dealing with a 1,000-pound animal with a spinal injury. It seemed impossible. But Lily's Aunt Sarah saw something in the drawing. She'd seen similar devices used in human physical therapy, and she started to wonder, could it be adapted for a horse? You won't believe what happened next. It was like something out of a movie, but it was real, and it changed everything. Sarah, Lily, my dad, and even Dr. Chin started brainstorming. They reached out to engineers, equine specialists, anyone who could help. They pored over Lily's drawing, refining it, turning a child's dream into a tangible design. Weeks later, the prototype arrived. It was a sturdy frame, with soft padding and adjustable straps, designed to gently support Spirit's weight and assist his efforts to stand. The day we tried it on Spirit was one of the most tense, most hopeful moments of my life. We carefully fitted the harness, adjusting the straps, our hands trembling with a mixture of anticipation and fear. Spirit was confused at first, trembling slightly, but then something incredible happened. He shifted his weight, his front legs straining, and with the support of the harness, he pushed and he stood. It was only for a few seconds, but it was enough. A collective gasp went through the stable. Tears streamed down Lily's face as she cheered. "You did it, Spirit. You tried." It wasn't a full recovery, not by a long shot, but it was a spark, a tiny flicker of hope in the darkness. It was proof that Spirit, despite his injury, still had the will to fight. And that, my friends, was just the beginning. What followed was a journey of resilience, innovation, and the power of community that I'll never forget. From that day on, we embarked on an intensive rehabilitation program for Spirit. We combined a helping jacket, which we started calling Lily's Hope, with physical therapy, carefully tailored exercises, and constant, loving care. Day by day, Spirit grew stronger. He started taking tentative steps, then walking short distances, and eventually, even managing a wobbly trot. The stable, once filled with despair, was now buzzing with excitement and renewed hope. Spirit's story spread like wildfire. Vets and rehabilitation specialists from all over the region came to Pine Valley to see him, to learn about Lily's Hope. Articles were written in veterinary journals. Researchers started studying the device, exploring how it could be used to help other injured horses. But Spirit's impact went far beyond the world of equine medicine. He became a symbol of hope, a testament to the power of perseverance and the unwavering belief of a child. We started a program at Pine Valley, using Spirit and Lily's Hope to help children with special needs. The connection between these kids and Spirit was something magical to witness. I remember one day, a young boy who hadn't spoken a word since a traumatic accident reached out and touched Spirit's nose. And then, in a whisper so soft you could barely hear it, he said, "Horse." It was a moment that brought tears to everyone's eyes. It was a reminder that healing can come in unexpected ways, and that sometimes all it takes is a connection, a spark of hope to unlock something extraordinary. A year after that fateful October morning, Spirit was standing in his paddock, his copper coat gleaming in the sun. He wasn't perfect. His gait was still a little uneven, but he could walk, trot, and even gallop short distances. He was alive, and he was thriving.
Buna inanmayacaksınız ama gerçek. Hiç, en güvendiğiniz insanın aslında bambaşka bir hayatı olduğunu öğrendiğiniz o anı yaşadınız mı? Hani, o güne kadar her şey süt limanken, birdenbire bir fırtınanın ortasında kalırsınız ya. İşte Uzak Şehir dizisinin son bölümü, tam da böyle bir hisle bıraktı beni. Cihan'ın itirafıyla boşanma rafa kalktı. Alya ve Cihan için yeni bir sayfa açıldı gibi görünüyordu. Ama gerçek hikaye tamamen başka bir şey. O itiraf sadece bir başlangıçtı. Geçmişin hayaletleri o kadar kolay yok olmayacak. Bunu hissediyorum. Düşünsenize, yıllarca aynı yastığa baş koyduğunuz insan hakkında bilmediğiniz ne kadar çok şey olabilir. Belki de en yakınımızdakiler aslında en uzak olduklarımızdır. Bu durum bana evliliklerin ilk 40-50'sinin boşanmayla sonuçlandığı gerçeğini hatırlatıyor. İstatistikler bir yana, bu rakamların ardında yatan o kadar çok kırık kalp, yarım kalmış hayaller var ki. Yeni bölümde, Alya ve Cihan arasındaki o tatlı yakınlaşmanın yerini, yavaş yavaş şüphe ve güvensizliğin alacağını düşünüyorum. O sırlar ortaya çıktıkça, sadece onların değil, etraflarındaki herkesin hayatı değişecek. Belki de Kürşat, Melis, hatta belki de o masum görünen çocuklar bile bu fırtınadan payını alacak. Açıkçası, bu dizide en çok merak ettiğim şey, karakterlerin bu zorlu süreçte nasıl ayakta kalacağı. Alya, geçmişin yüküyle nasıl başa çıkacak? Cihan, yaptığı hataların bedelini ödeyecek mi? Yoksa aşk, tüm bu zorlukların üstesinden gelebilecek mi? Ben kendi adıma, Uzak Şehir'in sadece bir dizi olmadığını, aynı zamanda hayatın içinden kesitler sunduğunu düşünüyorum. İlişkiler, sırlar, yalanlar, ihanetler. Hepsi, hayatımızın bir parçası. Bu dizi, bize kendimizle ve sevdiklerimizle yüzleşme cesareti veriyor. Belki de en önemlisi, umudun her zaman var olduğunu hatırlatıyor. Peki ya siz ne düşünüyorsunuz? Sizce Alya ve Cihan'ın ilişkisi bu sarsıntıdan sağ çıkabilecek mi? Gelecek bölümlerde neler olacak? Düşüncelerinizi benimle paylaşmaktan çekinmeyin. Bu sır perdesini birlikte aralayalım. Yorumlarınızı merakla bekliyorum ve eğer bu analiz hoşunuza gittiyse kanalıma abone olmayı unutmayın. Bunu kesinlikle kaçırmak istemezsiniz.